Good afternoon. This is Alana calling from NutriGut. Thanks for answering my call. This is the 5th time we tried to reach you. I'm calling you to talk about this year's Synth food survey, and I am contacting you personally because you have not responded to our pings so far. Nobody wants to participate, sweetie, and I cannot force you. But there is one thing I am legally obliged, since this year in fact, to inform you of. For the basic subscription tier, the survey is mandatory. And that applies to you, sweetie. You only have the basic subscription with us, and as far as we can tell, this is the only food subscription service you have. Is that correct? It is. Okay. If you do not complete the survey by the end of this week, your subscription will be terminated. We don't want that, do we? We all need to eat. After all, most of us anyway. So in other words, you have to sing for your supper, or pay more for it. We are also legally required to contact bottom tier subscribers who do not answer the survey of their own volition and offer to go through it with them. Some of them seems to think it's easier that way, and some just need a kick in the tushy. So, would you like to take the survey right now, or do you prefer to reschedule to Friday, for example? That's my day off. You want to do it now? Great. Of course you do. Best get it over with, right? I will be writing down your answers, since you did not consent to this conversation being recorded. Thanks for the extra work, my fingers do need some exercise. Alright, first of all, is all the information you registered with us when you first signed up still up to date? Same address, same work, same allergies, and so on? It is. Kind of a rut, are we? You claim to be content. Considering what you do for a living, I find that hard to believe. But never mind. First, some general questions. How many times per week do you consume nutrient paste of any flavor? Is this your main source of nutrients? Which of the following synth food brands feels most real to you? A. Nutrivance. B. Vitaforge. C. Eon Harvest. D. Omnigrub. Or E. Gen Eats. Really? Did you just repeat the last one I said, because that's the one you remembered? Whether I care how genuine your answers are? Not really, no. Moving on then. Do you use any of NutriCut's own portable matter recombinators? Which one? And are you satisfied with it? Not satisfied. I'll send you another survey for that product specifically then. What? Oh, you are satisfied with it. I'm sure I heard you say not. But since this is not being recorded, I have no way of verifying it. Fine. Cancelling the other survey then. The next section is related to your personal augmentation profile. Why? Because this survey was developed in collaboration with OmniMod Augmentations. Also, some commonly used augmentations can affect your digestion quite a bit. Most of the questions will be multiple choice. What is your current augmentation tier? Tier 0, unmodified or so-called natural. Tier 1, basic medical enhancements. Tier 2, combat or high performance augments. Tier 3, full body cybernetic integration. I'm working my way towards Tier 3 myself. I can't get enough, you know. Oh, the pure strength I will have. Can you imagine? Anyway, do you experience phantom sensations from removed or upgraded body parts? A. Frequently. B. Occasionally. C. Never. D. I don't know what's original anymore. Okay, and this next one is not really relevant for you, but I have to ask anyway. If you selected Tier 2 or 3, have you noticed any changes in emotional regulation since your last augmentation? A. Increased detachment. B. Hyper-empathy. C. No change. Or D. Not applicable. I'll just fill in not applicable for you. How do you store your synth food? There aren't any alternatives here, sweetie. Just answer the question. Now that is a lie, sweetie. We surveil you through your fridge, after all, so we do know that you have one. You did give permission, part of the terms and service agreement. Yes, it is rather long, but that does not make it any less legally binding. Uncomfortable? Well, I don't see why. Some people still hang on to the outdated notion of privacy. It is very backwards. We don't care about your private life, sweetie. We just use the data to develop new and better products. It's a win-win, and a no-brainer if you ask me. Besides, if you fall over in your kitchen one day, we will see it and call an ambulance for you, most likely. Judging by your lack of social life, no one else would notice for quite some time. Why we ask if we already know the answer? We cannot see everything through your fridge, sweetie, just your kitchen and part of the entryway. So, in addition to your Nutri-Gut fridge, how do you store your Synth food? You keep a standard thermobox in your bedroom. I see. I would recommend a body-integrated nutrient chamber. That way, you can carry your food in your body before you eat it. 20% off if you agree to an upgrade today. But I suppose you can't afford that either. Personal Synth food consumption patterns next. How many meals per day are Synth-based or nutrient-packed consumables? A. All meals. B. 2 to 3 meals. C. Occasional meals. We're talking snacks, supplements, that kind of thing. Or D. None, as in you hunt or grow your own food somehow. Yes, the last alternative is ridiculous here. It was added mostly for off-world colonies. Nutri-Gut has expanded considerably over the last few years, and we now offer some limited food subscriptions on 5 off-world colonies. Next question. What is your preferred format of Synth food? A. Paste, the classic choice. B. Vaporized. C. Compressed chew cubes. D. Hyperliquid infusion shots. Or E. Other. Okay. Do you consume flavor simulations or just nutritional content? A. Flavor enhanced. B. Neutral. C. Rotating flavor profiles. Or D. I bypass taste entirely via neural trickle feed. If you selected flavor enhanced or rotating flavor profiles, which one of the following flavors do you prefer? A. Spicy moon cactus. B. Glazed stardust. C. Smoked earth memory, the pre-Anthropocene one mainly. Or D. Vanilla. Really? That's the most boring one there is. You prefer natural texture profiles in your synthetic food. That's adorable. You do realize it's called synth food, right? As in synthetic. Not farm-to-mouth fantasy time. Oh, but listen, I get it. You're probably one of those, just give me something that doesn't taste like regret types. You fit right into our baseline mass market. Low processing cost, minimal seasoning, 1 cube fits all. Let's move on to chewing then. What level of chewing simulation do you prefer in your synth food? A. None. I drink it. B. Minimal. Just enough to feel real. C. Realistic. That's texture replication. D. Enhanced. This one includes satisfying crunch or grind mechanics. Or E. I chew actual objects while consuming liquids for realism. Would you consume a synth food product that adapts its flavor to your current emotional state? A. Yes, that sounds amazing. B. Maybe if it doesn't backfire. C. No, I don't want my food to know me that well. Or D. Already using a beta version. And what's your ideal eating scenario? A. Silent, isolated, nutrient-focused. B. Eating with others, flavor sharing via neural sync. C. In an immersive sim environment. Or D. I don't eat anymore, I interface. Have you ever collected enough points to unlock flavor memories? Yes, it's usually a part of our premium subscription, but we do offer a taste of it to select bottom tier subscribers now and then to encourage them to upgrade. And let me just check. According to your file, you were given temporary access a few months ago. What did you think of it? It's an experience, isn't it? Did you taste something you weren't ready for, sweetie? You don't remember? Are you sure you took advantage of the opportunity we gave you? It can be quite a treat. You didn't know about it? Well, let me tell you what you missed out on then. For a brief moment in time, you had access to the following: the Childhood Taste Archive, Forbidden Earth Dishes, Celeb Chef Neuroprofiles TM, and Mystery Sampler. That one is always a surprise. Look, you are so adorably dumb that I'm going to try to get you a sample of flavor memories again. It might get denied, so don't get your hopes up, but I'll try. Read your notifications this time, okay? Okay. Biological integration and interactions next. Does your digestive system require firmware updates to process synth food correctly? A. Yes, regularly. B. Occasionally. C. No, my system self-adapts. Or D, I still have a human stomach, which is kind of disgusting if you ask me. You do? Are you serious? What's it like? Ew. Does it work on its own? Or have you installed the Omnicut adaptive organ to go with it? Wait, that's the next question, so let me just give you the alternatives. Have you installed the Omnicut adaptive organ yet? A. Yes. B. No, but considering it. C. No, it's not compatible with my current augments. I'm sure it can be adapted, but not at your subscription tier. Yes, sweetie, it does require surgery. Adding or removing organs usually do. Alright, on to the next section, ethics and brand loyalty. Do you believe synth food brands should disclose the origin of their flavor profiles? A. Yes, transparency matters. B. Only if they contain memory extractions. C. I prefer not to know. How loyal are you to your current augmentation provider? A. Very loyal. I only upgrade within brand. B. Somewhat loyal. Depends on price and performance. C. Not loyal. I swap parts like socks. D. I build my own. Some people do, sweetie. Usually someone who has some background in biotech. Yes, if they want something really specific or untraceable. But I don't think you're quite there, are you? What's your answer then? Alright. Would you be willing to participate in a beta test for a new line of consumable implants that slowly release flavor and nutrients over 30 days? A. Sign me up. B. Depends on the test group mortality rate. C. Only if I get a refund on my taste buds. D. No thanks, I like chewing. It's very practical, sweetie. Saves you a lot of time not having to eat at all for a month. Yes, I'm using one right now. If I recommend it, sure. How can I not when I work for the corporation that offers it? But for me, it's mostly part of my personal project of becoming as much of a cyborg as I can. So what do you say, sweetie? Never in a million years. You are a bit backwards, you know. Human stomach, natural flavors and textures. You like chewing. Maybe you should move to one of those colonies that swears by having wild nature around. Would you at least let me send you some more info on it? We have worked very hard to make eating less, intrusive in the lives of our customers. Good. I'll sign you up for the newsletter then. Would you consent to having your dreams monitored for personalized advertising? You won't even consider it. Why not? This is the next big thing in advertisement, I tell you. Adverts that truly have an effect, but does not bother people when awake. People usually don't remember their dreams anyway. Oh, come on. Still a no? Fine, as you wish. I'm not gonna sell you anything today, am I? Moving on to cognitive, emotional, and reality perception questions. This is the last category. These questions are designed to reveal what emotional effect our products have on the customer. Have you ever eaten a flavor you're certain didn't exist before the moment you tasted it? A. Yes, but only once. B. No, never. Or C. It keeps happening. That's most likely a memory problem then. Have you ever consumed a synth meal that changed your emotional state permanently or for a longer period of time? A. Yes, I am different now. B. Yes, but it faded. C. No, but I know people who have. Or D. Not yet. That's slightly disconcerting. Which product exactly? And have you eaten it since? Right. I am now legally obliged to advise you to talk to a medical professional, okay? There, I did that. Let's continue. Do you believe that your food is watching you? A. No. B. Yes, but I made peace with it. C. Only when I eat directly from the packet. Or D. I stopped eating on camera. You haven't though. You still eat in your kitchen sometimes. Have you experienced any of the following side effects from synth food consumption? And here you can check all that apply. A. Auditory hallucinations. For example, whispers, chewing that is not your own, or applause. B. time dilation, the feeling that meals last hours or seconds. C. Vision overlays. That's when food becomes people, places, memories, that kind of thing. D. Emotional bleed-through from past consumers. E. Flavor hallucinations, tasting things that aren't there. Yes, that one can be hard to tell with synth food. F. Residual hunger after full caloric intake. That's not supposed to happen. G. Cravings for obsolete food types like bread, fruit, meat. H. None that I can prove. That's good, I suppose. And the last question. If you discovered that your favorite flavor was based on a real person's flavor memory, would you A. Keep eating it, B. Feel violated, C. Want to meet the memory donor, or D. Try to find more of that person's memories? Congratulations, you've completed the survey. That wasn't too bad, was it? And I'll see what I can do about unlocking some flavor memories for you, temporarily. Although I'm not sure you'll know how to appreciate it, Mr. Vanilla is my favorite flavor. Or I could send you something real neutral, like chewing on a damp napkin that once sat near a strawberry. If you develop taste buds or a personality, give us a call back. I'd be happy to upgrade your subscription for you. Otherwise, enjoy your beige nutrition. There's just one more thing I have to do. And yes, I am reading from a script here. This survey has been developed by NutriCut in cooperation with OmniMod TN. Together, we are the sector's leading providers of lifestyle augmentations, synthetic nutrition, and adaptive biotech. Our mission is to remove biological limitations and maximize the lived experience. The future is customizable. Enhance life. Edit reality. Okay, bye.